Oh, handy. Grindstone. No useful one just at this moment, but... Okay, fine. We're gonna go find our way down.
Yeah, he's after Reggie. Never seen him so angry.
I've got a bad feeling about this. Something's just felt wrong down there lately.
Now you're sounding as crazy as the cat. Going on about the Pale Lady next.
That was it, the Pale Lady. We've done this.
What could that be? I knew I had something.
I'm sure we are reliving our experiences. I think it has to do with Dragonborn, if I'm honest. Legacy of the Dragonborn. But I'm almost sure it is. But that could end up with double items existing in the world, which is probably going to cause problems. I don't know.
Who made that noise?
It was a bloody great Khajiit.
Glorious man.
You really need to learn to whisper when we're sneaking. All companions should be quiet while people are sneaking. Yes, they should. Yellow Book of Riddles, I think I already picked up. Yoink! Didn't pick that up. Ruined books, I don't know of any use for those. I've always wondered if you could break them down into something.
Someone there?
You're alive.
Surprise! I didn't see her. I'm getting old, you know. I mean, we're tough, but we're getting old. Mean, old, and yeah, square shovel. I shall take it. I don't know if I need it.
What's going on?
What was
There
that?
you are.
See what I mean? He likes to play with his food. See, that's just not nice. And also, I'm virtually fireproof. I mean, unless you're a dragon, and then, you know, maybe we have a problem. Okay. Quick look around, just in case we're missing anything. Thinking no. Am I going to need the square shovel?
Boss been down there too long.
Yeah.
Huh?
Let's wait a little longer.
I didn't think I had a... Okay. Okay. Looks like they're just excavating at the moment. Ow! God! I completely didn't see that. Really? I mean, I didn't see the trap, but I mean, you can't see the rocks.
Just take it.
Is that it's an archaeology site. Someone digging. Okay, you watch down here. I am doing a little digging this way. Well, I found some fragments. And I think I found an empty chest. Okay, maybe that was it. They came down, they found that. But if there's a lady stood in the middle of a thing with a squiggly sword, then we are definitely reliving our lives, my friend. This seems like a bit of a dead end to me, though. What did you do? Come on, this way. Frostmere Depths. Has we been in here or not? Okay, we have a cave so big it has a weather system. Okay, is that friendly? Banish the pale lady. Okay, I can't target that or anything else. Pale lady, okay. Okay. I think I banished her, but that's Regia. The pale blade. Target takes... It's the squiggly sword. Activate sword stand. Okay. That's coming back to the museum though. Where did the pale lady go? Oh, it's just a wisp. Wisp core. I don't know if you can do anything with those. Okay. This is one hell of a big cave though. Is there going to be another way out of here? Answer no. Okay, just leave that alone. The floating thing, just leave it alone. We don't need for that to be anything, or... It can stay where it is. Okay, I'm going up. I don't know if up is the right way. It's the way we came in. Was that another... Is that just a dead end that way? Curiosity. Yeah, I don't think you can climb out. I think you've got to go back through the ruins. Right, so she was a bandit that hadn't exactly retired from banditry, but had retired from this gang of bandits, by the sound of it.
Mind yourself.
Well, we found a dig site and some other stuff. Nothing amazing, but we did find it, so, you know, there's that. Where was that other door that couldn't be opened from the other side? I thought we were going to come out with something. I remember pulling that lever. That didn't seem to do an awful lot of good. Did that do the thing in the middle? Ah, so it did. We shall leave it like that, I think. Oh, which reminds me, yes, we levelled. Stamina. Smithing is, we've got as much as we'll ever get. Two-handed we don't do. One-handed, is there anything? I mean, I'm 5 of 5 there. What's fighting stance? Power attacks with one-handed cost less. That's good. But was there anything left to do on archery? I think we've covered absolutely everything on archery, haven't I? Hunter's Discipline, Ranger, Bullseye, Quick Shot. Yeah, pretty much. What about light armour? 5 of 5. Custom fit is done. Matching set, 25%. What's deft movement? 10% of avoiding all damage. That's useful. Unhindered. Windwalker. What was that one? That requires 100. So we can't have that one yet. We will get there. Sneak. We're doing pretty well with sneak. 40%. Requires 80. We're already 40% higher. Deadly aim. Sneak attacks with bows now do 3 times as much damage. Assassin's blade. Sneak attacks with daggers now do a total of 15 times normal damage. Yeah, but we're not an assassin. Sprinting while sneaking executes a roll. Silence. Walking and running does not affect detection. Shadow warrior. Crouching stops combat for a moment and forces distant opponents to search for a target. That sounds useful, but there's a lot of perks to get to it. You won't trigger pressure plates. Good. Okay, I think it is going to be in the old one-handed. Fighting stance, I think. What was hack and slash? And war axes now. Bonebreaker, bladesman we've done. I think fighting stance. So we can kind of power attack at people for longer. Sounds like a plan. Do we come in here? Note from Jar. I've read this. I see her in every shadow, hear her voice on every breath of wind. In my dreams, in my ears, in my mind, the pale lady. We have to stop her. Just return the sword and we can shut her away forever. I just can't take this anymore. I have to do it. I must. Jar. Essa's diary. Left the White River gang this morning with Hagvar's thugs on our tail. Wasn't a bad gig, but it was time to move on. Rajir, I think it is, Rajir and I weren't getting anywhere with him in charge. I'll never understand how he does it. I couldn't find so much as a rumour in Windhelm, while Rajir stayed outside the city, got wasted on moon sugar, and still managed to find us a lead. Some gang out of Morthal way. They've holed up in an old ruin, digging it out in between raids on caravans. Joined up with Kier's band. Their treasure hunting dig is a disaster. 3 months of work have barely cleared a single hole, and 6 men have died from cave-ins. I've taken charge of the dig while Rajir is leading the raid's topside. Maybe that year in Cinder Mine will pay off after all. You'd think a man who could swing a sword could use a pickaxe. Different muscles. Well, similar muscles, but different technique. But these louts are exhausted after barely an hour. No wonder this tunnel's taking forever. I've set up round-the-clock shifts and ordered double rations for the best diggers. That'll give them some incentive. Night shift woke me to say they'd hit something big. Kier and Rajir, and I went down to take a look. It's huge, like a whole forest was just swallowed up by the earth, with a big old monument out in the centre. Kier took the sword from it as a trophy, proof his whole plan was finally paying off. For once, he might be right. Kajir's been having nightmares over the past few days. He keeps muttering about a pale lady, one of those swamp women who steal children away in the night, I think. To think some fool's story could turn the toughest bandit I know into a cowering kitten frightened of his own shadow. I'm just glad none of the others see him like this. It's getting worse. Jir can barely sleep at all now, and whenever he dozes off he wakes up screaming. Woke the whole place last night. He says the pale lady is coming for us. She's down in the forest. We have to return the sword or she'll kill us all. Not a chance. The boss clings to that thing like he was born with it. I've told everyone Rogier just has a fever, but this can't go on. I've pulled a few things together. I'll slip out tonight and never look back. Okay. Never take your diary with you either. So I could have maybe found that a bit... could have found that maybe a little earlier, but, you know.
Feeling clumsy today?
Yes, we'd like to leave this little room we're stood in. Where was the little door that said barred from the other side? Is it still barred from the other side? No, it wasn't that one. It was nearer the middle, I guess. Nearer where we came in. Have we been in here? Probably not. Kier's journal. Frostmere Crypt, week 12. What a disaster. We haven't seen a caravan in a week. We actually lost ground in the tunnels. Tal and his team were crushed when their section collapsed. I've heard word of a mutiny if next week isn't any better. Frostmere Crypt, week 13. 2 new recruits, Isa and Rigier. Girl said she did time in Syria Mine down in Marketh, and it shows. She's got more experience than all of us put together. I've put her in charge of the dig. Cat's good with a blade, so I've sent him topside with the raiders. Tunnel's going well, Leslie made it out, buried a chest, couple of hundred. We've read this, I'm sure. The tunnel broke out in some kind of giant cavern. Found a nice sword all laid out. I think the cat's gone crazy. All of a sudden he can focus, keeps muttering to himself he's one of our best raiders, blah blah blah. He keeps asking to see my sword, begging to borrow it. Yeah, did not go well at all. Well, it's the life of a bandit, you see. Should work for a respectable organisation like what we does. How the hell do I get out, by the way? Did we come through this bit? Yeah, we did. That isn't a diggable area as well, is it? This was it. This was the door. That door is barred from the other side. That annoys me. That annoys me. But I think it's time we got back. Yes, it is. We've spent long enough cave diving. Well, they did have a fairly nice camp here. They were well set up, you know, as an archaeology team. We should probably send some of our archaeologists here now.
This one wonders to himself sometimes. Where will his story end? Where will he be when age comes?
Right, from here though, I want to ride all the way back, well, to Whiterun, because I've left the bloody Dev of Avezza. It's a bit of a long hike though. Right, the road I'm on now will, if I take the next proper left, lead me through Labyrinthia. It's not a courier. I don't think that's a courier, you know. Are you a courier or what?
This one yearns to be emperor. He would make things so much better. Do you think he could?
It is a courier.
The look on your face.
I've been looking for you.
Forget that.
Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only.
So they can go anywhere in the universe, but they can't approach you on a horse.
A lot of gold. Something about it being your inheritance. Oh, and sorry for your loss. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
Inheritance, letter, and gold added. Wait, who died? Kevan, in the name of Jarl Skald, it is with great regret we inform you of Silas Vesius's death. Oh. Yeah, well, I didn't kill him. The deceased has bequeathed unto you the measure of inheritance in the amount of 100 gold pieces. The Jarl's court has levied an amount of 10 gold pieces from the sum as lawful and honourably due tax. The remainder has been commended unto the care of a trusted courier for deliverance. While all of the Jarl's court grieves with you this day, we rejoice in the knowledge that the deceased was in possession of dear friends and wealth to communicate unto them. May this lawfully bestowed inheritance prove as a reminder of your enduring faith in one another, and the Jarl's benevolence accord unto you both. Accord ed unto you both. Oh. Well, I just thought Silas was a bit of a nutter. I was fetching one thing or another for. He was a bit of a sad case who kind of wanted to be, you know, some kind of cult leader, kind of important. Well, he just wanted to be important. He just wanted to make a difference in the world. I mean, that's human nature, really. I mean, that's not even strange, but, you know, he was a little bit sad with it, and then he goes and leaves me money. And I even had a serious think about killing him, you know. When that Daedra said, kill him, there's no other way, I was thinking, ooh, that's a shiny dagger. And actually, he was worth more than that. So I'll never see the dagger, but now neither will he. I kind of wish there's a ghost horse rider up ahead of me. I feel pretty terrible now. Come back. Why are you attacking? It's a ghost, you stupid troll. Wait. Wait, dude. Dude, wait. Wait, let me talk to you. I was pressing space to talk, but it wasn't working. I was just jumping on the spot. Are you a friendly ghost? Maybe. Just a headless rider. Well, okay. My horse is quicker than yours, by the way. I'm such a bloody child. Can't half see what you're doing with a bit of night vision, can't you? In fact, this time of year we don't even really need it. I mean, I can see the airship from here. I'm not 100% that I can see every pitfall, though. You know, that could be a little bit of a problem. Hey, Camper Khajiit. Leave the horse here next to the stables. That should be okay. Yeah, I do. I feel bad about Silas now. I really do. He went and left me money. I mean, oh my god, if I had killed him and then got a letter of inheritance, I'd have felt really, really bad. Right. How did I get to the... Yeah, that was it. Right, time to set course. Actually, you know what? To give everyone a chance to get there, I've still got that. Talk to Neloth. Where was near Neloth? Tel Mithrin. He was right, yeah, he's right there, isn't he? Tel Mithrin. So we've got an airship, dude. I mean, come on. Whiz over there. I mean, he's going to love it. We're going...
Mind your step.
Right? We're going to fly all the way there, right? He's never going to believe it when we turn up in this. Awesome! We're here. Look, look, look. Think he can see us out the window? I reckon he can, you know. How do we disembark here? I'm guessing rope ladder. Yep. Well, it's bloody handy. Can't say it's not. Right, Neloth should be in the big one. Whoa, have I got... Nope. I thought I had night vision on. I do not. Looks a little different than the last time we were here. It's only a day later. It's only, you know, everyone will have had plenty of time to get back to Solitude. Oh yeah, the thing and the thing. You can put it down.
Mind yourself.
There he is. And I can get rid of this bloody thing.
The ash from Red Mountain holds secrets. Secrets I mean to uncover.
I'm sure you do. Has anyone ever mentioned somebody called Ming the Merciless to you? There you go. I've got Azrael's staff.
You didn't have to speak a word. I could sense it the moment you came in. You've proven your worth, and I'm as good as my word. Take this staff from my personal collection. I think you'll find it useful.
Oh, I wanted to get rid of the staff. Is that valuable? What? Oh yeah, what did you learn from the Briar Heart?
The connecting soul thread is knotted 3 times. Once for the heart, once for the spirit, and once for the body. The knot gives the connection a strength that may be the key that I've been looking for.
Can you train me in enchanting? That could be useful, actually.
Don't be ridiculous. Of course I can. The question is, should I? I suppose if it's going to be done right, I'll have to do it.
Okay. Cost. I've spent a lot of gold lately, but you know what? 89. Cannot train you any higher than 90.
That's that then.
He's very matter of fact, you know. I almost like that about him. Can I take any soul gems, or is it... No, it's bloody stealing. So he's given me another staff, but at least I can probably drop this one, can I? Was it that one I got? Maybe. I can't remember if I had anything else to do in Solstein. You won't remember, you weren't here, but yeah, we had a bunch of stuff while we were here. I don't think there's anything else though. No, I think we'd covered kind of everything while we were here. Looks a little different now. Because texture packs and better graphics card and higher graphics settings. It looks bloody good though. Do a little bit of harvesting while we're here. I thought Neloth of all people might have been slightly impressed, but then again he probably came here on one of these. It's a much nicer climate down here, isn't it? Or at least appears to be. Yeah. Okay, let's set the new course. See, having an airship is pretty awesome. Right, let's just check something. It's 9 AM on the 2nd of mid-year. See how long it takes to fly home. Okay, well, the weather's definitely not an improvement. That literally took a morning. Only a morning. Where have you gone? I thought you'd bunked off the side back in Solstein. Yeah, I honestly did. I thought he's buggered off. He has, you know, he's buggered off. Okay, we've done all that. I suppose let's go in the guild house, see if everybody's settling in. They've had a couple of days at least. How are you getting on?
Hello.
How's business?
Can't complain. How about you? Staying out of trouble, I hope.
I always stay out of trouble. This is not entirely true.
Sure you do.
Okay.
Another one, why don't you? Just make sure to bring me anything interesting you are trying to offload from your not getting into trouble.
I quite like
Come
it.
on back if you need anything.
Latoria has a gift for you. Latoria is so happy to be hearing stories from the other explorers about the places they have been and the places we may go, that Latoria wished to give you something special. So Latoria crafts for you an official Explorer Society ring.
Oh wow, really?
Jewelry crafting is something other that Latoria is also good at. She has made the ring for all members, but this one she makes special for you. It is magic. If you would like one of the others at any time, you just tell Latoria and she will give you one.
Wanderlust added. Okay, we'll have a look at that in a second. Anything interesting?
Why, yes, Guildmaster. In fact, Latoria does have something interesting to share. I was with Professor Marassi the other day while he investigated a Nordic burial ruin, and I discovered this lost incantation. Using it on a ruined, unreadable book reverses their age, so they can once again be legible. It only works briefly, so Latoria can only transcribe a page or two before the book turns to ash. But if you bring enough ruined books, I could piece together a full text from many ruined copies.
Okay, so you want ruined books?
Latoria thinks about 20 at a time should suffice. But bring her all you can find, and Latoria will give you a copy of whatever she finds.
Nice. What exactly could you uncover from this?
Some rare books, spell tomes, even a possible treasure map or two.
Oh, yeah.
Exciting to find out, no? What do you think?
I think that's awesome. Yes, sounds like a plan. I'll bring you some useless books.
Excellent. Latoria eagerly awaits your return.
Nice. You were a good
How's
pick.
your day faring?
Good, and getting better. Okay, well, she's settled in really well.
Day, is it not?
It is now, yeah.
Yes.
Cree. Yeah. What are you doing between digs?
Well, I mostly help Ariana move her inventory around, and help Professor Marassi or Arian with whatever they need in prepping for a dig. But now that you mention it, I do have some extra time on my hands, and have a little knack you might be able to help with.
Okay.
If you can bring me 5 samples of any one type of ore, I can prospect that all for you.
Ooh.
I can usually find another trace ore type, or a gem, that most people would overlook and lose in a smelting process. If I do find one, it will usually derive from one of the samples, so you get 4 of them back and a new element, which is usually of a better variety of ore, or a precious gem.
Okay.
Just let me know.
I have a job for you. Do I? Do I have a job for him? I don't think I do yet. Okay, those 3 seem pretty happy. How's everybody else doing? Oh, that you would
Wonderful
talk to.
day, is it not?
It is, yes. Professor. Anything new happening?
Ah, yes, I'm glad you stopped by. With as much work as we have cut out for us in exploring every corner of Skyrim, I thought that it would make sense if we didn't have to travel all the way back to Solitude between each venture. So I was thinking we could establish a number of field stations in centralized locations across Skyrim. Places we could rest, research, and resupply.
Okay.
Sort of R and R and R. Oh, you get me.
Oh my god, that was terrible. Yeah, that sounds good to me.
Good. Well then, I'll need 100 units of lumber, 40 blocks of stone, and about 20 slabs of clay for each of the 3 stations I have in mind. This first station is a bit off the beaten path. It will be on a cliff to the south of Sarhall, and a stone's throw away from Alfthand as well. I have already spoken to Tolfdir, and he is quite excited about this venture. He has also seen to it that the Jarl's tax for the land was paid. Now we just have to build the building. If you wouldn't mind gathering the supplies for the first station, while I make the appropriate arrangement with the Jarls, should be done in a few days.
Okay, branching out. Awesome. We're build the field station. Have I got stone and stuff? I should have. Did I leave it all back in the sorting thing? I probably have. Mercer's plans. Yes, I couldn't find it before. I need to look at that. I don't think I have. I think I've put it away, but I can always get more. Yes, I can. Okay, there was one other. Was there not? There was a few people. There was Professor Latia. No, it was. It was 4, was it not? Was it 4? 5. Where's the other guy? Was he up there? Did I miss him? Or has he just not gotten here yet? Not up here. Okay, let's go and find Darwin. He is probably back inside the museum. And I need to go back inside the museum and dig out lumber and timber, apparently. Right, okay. Ah, the very man. Anything new?
Oh yes, I have in fact been researching the location of an artifact of interest. If you have the time, you could investigate it.
Okay, do I do it or do I send one of the other guys?
Let me know if you uncover anything.
Finders keepers again. Nice. What have I got this time? Information: a possible rare artifact could be located in and around the mind of a madman. If I find myself in this area, I should look to see what I could search the area around the mind of a madman for an artifact known as Gagal's sword. I think I might give that to one of the others to do. Just maybe.